So we're going to find the derivative of this trigonometric function. So remember the definition of secant of x. It's equal to 1 over cosine of x. So cosine of x would be the reciprocal of secant of x. Just like secant of x is the reciprocal of cosine of x, the same is true for cosine of x. It's the reciprocal of secant of x. Okay, so we have g of x. I think it'll just be easier if we write it in terms of cosine of x. So 1 over secant squared of x is the same as cosine squared. In this case, it's not x, but it's 12x. So 1 divided by 1 over cosine squared of 12x is equal to 1 divided by 1 over cosine squared of 12x, which is 1 multiplied by cosine squared of 12x divided by 1, which is really cosine squared of 12x. Now g of x is equal to, it's the same as saying it's the cosine of, it's the cosine of 12x the whole squared. So this looks like x squared, so dy dx of x squared is 2x. So we have 2, and we're differentiating with respect to cosine of 12x first. And then it's the chain rule, so we multiply with the derivative of the inner function, cosine of 12x. This is equal to 2 cosine of 12x times d by dx of cosine of 12x. Notice that the outer function is cosine of x and d by dx of cosine of x is sine of x. However, it is not an x, so we go, it's a negative sine of x. So it's times negative sine of 12x. There is one more inner function that we need to differentiate, and that is 12x. So we have 2 times cosine of 12x times negative sine of 12x times d by dx of 12x is 12. So combining all the numbers, we have negative 24 cosine of 12x times sine of 12x. Now that is equal to, remember, sine of 2x is 2 sine x cosine of x, which is the same as saying 2 sine of x cosine of x is equal to sine of 2x. So negative 12 times 2, 12 times 2 is 24, that's where the 2 comes from, cosine of 12x times sine of 12x. Notice it looks like this, same pattern, and that is equal to negative 12 times sine of 2 times 12x. So it's 12 sine 24x. So stopping here is fine, but you can go further and simplify it to negative 12 sine 24x.